Hey anglers, it's time to get hooked on some cool new gear hitting the fishing market. Gamakatsu's answering the call with the Big River Open Eye Siwash hook. A new DuraScent Shrimp, this soft plastic lure looks and moves just like the real thing. And for all the crappie lovers out there, Gamakatsu's teamed up with Mr. Crappie himself, Wally Marshall, to bring you the Mr. Crappie Premium Sticker Hooks. Not to be outdone, Daiwa's bringing some serious heat to the saltwater world with the SALTIGA Star Drag 15. Get ready for this jigging with lighter gear that's big on power. And bass anglers, listen to this. Iaconelli and Abu Garcia have updated the IKE Signature Series of rods and reels to let you fish like Ike himself. And finally, some awesome news for anglers and hunters. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is opening up 211,000 acres of public lands for hunting and fishing, giving you even more access to prime spots nationwide. All right, that's your sneak peek. Here we go. Gamakatsu has been busy developing new products on several fronts. The reception to their Big River bait hook has been so strong that anglers immediately began asking for a Siwash style hook they could use on their spinners, spoons, and plugs for salmon. Anglers called and Gamakatsu answered. This is the Big River Open Eye Siwash. This fast penetrating hook holds better than conventional hook designs. And when it's fished barbless, well, pinching the barb down, they say it's the best barbless hook you'll find. The unique Big River hook design locks fish in place when hooked. Forged for exceptional strength and built Gamakatsu sharp, the Big River Open Eye Siwash is sure to make great lures even better. It's available in nickel silver black finish for corrosion resistance. Now, they also introduced the DuraScent Shrimp. Check it out. These soft plastics emulate so closely the favorite food of a wide variety of game fish, from the natural body shape to the way the antennas move and the way the legs sway in the water, with only the slightest current or angler manipulation. Once fish spot it, they'll come in for a closer look, and the powerful shrimp scent will seal the deal. This is a soft plastic lure that can be fished from the top of the water column to the bottom on weedless hooks or a heavy jig. Rig it below a popping cork to target fish at a particular depth and call them in. And this might be my favorite part of Gamakatsu. They've teamed up with crappie legend, actually Mr. Crappie himself, Wally Marshall, who created the leading name in the crappie world, to design the Gamakatsu Mr. Crappie Premium Sticker Hooks. I'll let Mr. Crappie himself tell you about it.
Hey crappie anglers, we're talking about the all-new Gamakatsu stickers by Mr. Crappie. It's made from Gamakatsu's premium high-carbon steel, perfectly conical point for unequal sharpness. We're talking about razor sharp. And I like the bend in this hook and the length of the point, because when you hook up with these hooks, those crappie are not going to get away. It comes in sizes number 4 to a 1/0. It comes in black nickel, red, and gold. And I'm telling you, I love to fish these Aberdeen hook style hooks underneath a float, especially in the springtime back in the creeks. When I'm walking the creek banks, I like to cast out there because those crappie suspend in the water column, and I've got that real sharp Gamakatsu hook down there just waiting on old black speck. Hey.
Wally Marshall is a treasure to the fishing industry, and all of us should pay attention when he's involved in something new. Well, Daiwa's back at it again, improving saltwater fishing as they bring the SALTIGA Star Drag 15 to North American anglers. It's no secret that several of the hottest and most effective bass fishing techniques have Japanese origins. You can credit our NATO partner for finesse techniques like drop shotting, mid-strolling and Demiki rig, Nico rigging, Jika rigging, spy baiting, and so much more. But what you mightn't be as familiar with is Japan's influence on saltwater fishing. With that in mind, what isn't surprising is that Daiwa is the clear-cut leader in producing saltwater gear for the newest, most sophisticated techniques like jigging with lighter equipment. And the SALTIGA Star Drag 15 serves as a shining example. The SALTIGA 15 is the cornerstone for jigging with lighter gear in depths formerly reserved for much larger reels and heavier rods. The company says that with a smaller, lighter, more palmable reel, fishing is just more fun and less exhausting. Line capacity isn't sacrificed either with a smaller reel size. They say the spool is narrow and deep, holding 330 yards of 30-pound J braid and 285 yards of 40-pound J braid. And 40-pound line is on the high end for this style of deep jigging. Your usual selection of deep-ranging fish pair perfectly with the SALTIGA 15. The company says species like red snapper, grouper, black sea bass, flounder, as well as stripers up the East Coast. And on the Pacific side, they say that rockfish and lingcod, as well as tuna and yellowtail, go just perfectly with this reel. One of the most recognizable names in professional bass fishing, Mike Iaconelli, has worked in collaboration with Abu Garcia for years to create rods and reels that anglers can fish to win. His new and updated Signature Series of rods and reels have been specifically tailored for individual techniques unique to Iaconelli's fishing style. The new IKE Signature Series allows any angler to fish like Ike. The rods are crafted with specific techniques in mind, inspired by Iaconelli's unique fishing style. The series includes 30-ton graphite rods with PowerLux 200 resin for added sensitivity and balance, plus stainless steel guides and custom reel seats for comfort and durability. To complement the rod series, Ike's signature spinning and casting reels have been precisely developed by Iaconelli to deliver top-tier performance. Both the Ike low-profile casting reel and the spinning reel feature 8+1 ball bearing systems, among their other great features. The Ike low-profile casting reel features a carbon matrix drag for smooth, effortless casting. The Ike spinning reel includes a lightweight aluminum frame and a machined aluminum braid-ready spool, allowing anglers to tie braided line directly to the spool without fear of slipping. The new series of Ike's reels complement every fishing style. Here's some good news for anglers and hunters out there. In ongoing efforts to increase recreational access on public lands, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service announced the finalization of 52 new distinct hunting and sport fishing opportunities on approximately 211,000 acres nationwide in the National Wildlife Refuge System. 12 National Wildlife Refuges managed by the service are opening and expanding the opportunities for hunting and fishing. These refuges are located in Kentucky, Louisiana, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Carolina, Texas, Washington, and West Virginia, and Wisconsin. Did you know that more than 69 million Americans visit wildlife refuges every year? National Wildlife Refuges provide vital habitat for thousands of species and access to world-class recreation, from fishing, hunting, and boating to nature watching, photography, and environmental education. A complete list of all refuges opening or expanding opportunities can be seen over on our site, thefishingwire.com. All right, that's going to be it for us today. We'll see you next week with the top stories from the fishing news. But until then, come on over to thefishingwire.com to see the news of the fishing business every day of the week.